Hey, it's Holly. In today's video, I am going to start off another series. Series probably isn't the right word. Going down another path that we have not gone down yet in the vintage Polly Pocket world, which is an offshoot of Polyville. It is the Animal Wonderland collection, which, if you don't know what I'm talking about yet, they look like Polyville houses, but they've got these anthropomorphic animals living with Polly. I'm not sure what the idea was with this one. It's kind of bizarre. But I think for that reason, they've never been my favorite, and they're kind of strange. But today I'm going to show you the 1994 Jumbo's house. I think it's also sometimes referred to as Elephant House. This Jumbo's Lodge, I should say, sorry. It's interesting. That's where I'll start. This stuff is really interesting. So anyway, I can't wait to show you around and talk through this. So let's get started. All right, 1994 Elephant House, also known as Jumbo's Lodge. This is from the Animal Wonderland collection, and it is just, again, a spin-off of Polyville. It's kind of weird. I really, honestly, I can't say I knew about these as a kid, and it was a new thing to discover. This set came from Lizzie, all the way from Norway, who sold me some items from her collection. So thank you, Lizzie, for this one. I'm going to open this up and show you around, but the outside of it looks like it's made out of, I want to say, like bamboo reeds. There's lots of leaves up top here for a thatched roof. There's palm tree out front, and then there's, I don't know what that's meant to be, drainage maybe, a barrel, big doors. It's very cartoonish, and very bright colors for this line. So a bit of a deviation from what we think of when we think of that vintage Polly Pocket era, but also it is from that era, and it is part of Polyville, and it's kind of confusing. So let's open this up. So everything is kind of like the scale of it is made to elephant size. And I'm just sitting here thinking these don't open up further, right? That's it. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So everything's made to fit an elephant, because this is Elephant House, also known as Jumbo's Lodge, right? So you'll see that the bathtub's really big. The scale is really big. Big towel, big chair here, but for his friends, he's got a little one, and big stairs going up here. Out front, there is a barrel that's got tiny cushions in it, and I have an idea of who might live in there, and yes, unfortunately, I think that might be their house. But let's have a look at the features that are in here. So we've got the big bathtub, and it does have a shower head on it. Towel scale. I love this banana mat. Looks like an extra large toothbrush there, and soap. That toothbrush is huge. And then down here, I'm not fully sure what this is all meant to be. There's a side table with something on it, but I mean, I don't know. What do you think that is? I'm not sure. And then over here, we've got a CD player. Love it. With speakers. So he loves his music. Let's check out the figures. Maybe that'll answer some of the questions for us. So this set comes with 3 figures. So first is Polly, and this is an interesting one. So Polly is holding, I guess, a trumpet, which I guess makes sense. Elephants kind of make a trumpeting noise, so maybe that's what they're going off of here. She has her hair in that classic Polyville waved look. She has a nice indigo headband, light pink shoes, a full green outfit. This figure's in great condition. I think I may have swapped this one out with another one that I got, just because I think the one that I had maybe had a broken arm. But we've got a good one here, and that's what counts at the end of the day. So first figure was Polly. The second one you can probably guess is Jumbo, who is the elephant. And here he is. He is playing what I think is a saxophone. And he's got lots of gold jewelry on. He's got quite a look to him. His legs move. I didn't realize that until now. So he can actually sit right down and stand up. Wow, okay. Very threatening when he's standing up. He's got some very 80s, early 90s sunglasses on. He's living his best life in a yellow crop top, and I hope those are pants. I think they are. They're different than his skin color. Is that what you call? I guess elephants, you would just call it skin, right? They don't really have anything else to them. And then he's got white shoes. There he is. And then there's one more figure, which is kind of weird. And his name is Madison, and I think he's supposed to be a mouse or a muskrat or something. Also wearing really like offensively late 80s, early 90s sunglasses, orange shirt, teal pants, purple shoes. He's really going for it with the look. He has it all together. He also has some spiked hair, and quite frankly, he looks like Guy Fieri in the form of a rodent. That's how I feel about that one. How do you feel about that? Scale. Let's talk about scale here. Okay. Interesting. So when we come back to the set here, let's see how everything works in. So if he wants to say, okay, so he can play the saxophone in the bathtub. I mean, that seems like a good idea. We've got the chair he can sit in. And does he have markings on his feet? I think he does. Do the legs move independently? No. So it does say BBT on there, not to be confused with bubble tea. Bluebird Toys 94 on his feet. And then when we look at Madison, I think that that's what this is about, his little hideaway. So there's some cushions in there, and you can just live your best life inside this barrel, probably, maybe even upside down. Yes. I don't know, maybe every now and then he's allowed in the house to stay warm. We'll see how that goes for him. And in terms of Polly, she's got two places she can stand. Here at the front and here outside. She does look very cute holding that trumpet in her hand. And of course this chair was made to fit Polly, I believe. So she can sit there quite nicely. And I don't think, yeah, that's not made for him unless he stands on it. So nothing really for these two to clip into in terms of standing areas because of their shape and size, but they did leave some places for Polly to clip in, which is nice. I also want to bring up the fact that they've textured this. Can you see that there? So this is textured. You can see there's leaves. Some more around the side here. So there are some nice little details that are a little bit more subtle, but they've done a really good job with this. It's cute, it's small, it kind of reminds me of Cozy Cottage in that there isn't really like a lot to it. You can probably guess what my criticism is here. They've got a bathroom with no toilet, and you know I hate that, but he also doesn't even have a kitchen. So I'm not sure what his plan is, but that is his house. So what do you think of this set? What do you think of the Animal Wonderland collection? I would just love to hear your thoughts on that, because I don't dislike it. It's just, it feels very strange and, you know, like a weird dream. It doesn't like fully line up with everything I'm used to. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this stuff. What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? If there's anything you don't like about it, and why, please let me know in the comments. But that is the 1994 Jumbo's Lodge, aka Elephant House. All right, so what's your favorite part of this one? Do you like these Animal Wonderland sets? How do you feel about them? I will say, like, as a toy, they're a great toy. I feel like it is a bit of a strange, what's the word I'm looking for here? Not offshoot, but, you know, like when they have a TV show. Gosh, I'm having a hard time with language today, clearly. But spin-off, thank you. It's a strange spin-off of the Polyville series to me. Just seems really silly, which I love. And I think, you know, if the toys were all like this by themselves, maybe I would feel less, you know, protective of what is vintage Polly Pocket. But they are part of that era, and they are strange, and I don't know really how to feel about them, but they're funny, and they are cute. So there's that. What do you like about this set? For me, I think that my go-to is really, at the end of the day, I love this barrel. I think the barrel is cute, and I love that when you have it closed, that holds the barrel shut. I like little details like that. I find that to be just really like that nice next level thing. Because, you know, you don't want the toy to like rattle. That's how I feel about it anyway. So I think they did do some really nice details with these. So I will continue, because I've got a few of them, if not maybe even close to all of them. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to get involved with. 1994, I can't say that any of my friends had these. I can't really say that these were on my radar at all. It just was something that was completely new to me after starting to collect again in March of 2021, and I never sought out to, collecting any of these. They just kind of ended up here, and as I mentioned, this one came from Lizzie, so thank you, Lizzie. That's probably why it's in such nice condition. But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts, so please leave your thoughts in the comments. Also, like the video, please. That helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. All of that stuff is free to do, and it really does help support the channel. And we do come out with new videos every Monday and Thursday, so I will be here keeping you entertained. But in the meantime, if you want to follow along on social media, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Just look up Pocket Vintage Toys. That's the best place to connect with me outside of YouTube. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.